I will read to you the rules. In competition, after the pronouncer, and I am the pronouncer, gives the contestant a word, the contestant may also pronounce the word before spelling it, after spelling it, or if he, she so chooses, not at all. The contestant may request the pronouncer to repronounce the word, define it, or use it in a sentence. The contestant may ask for the language origin of a word. No other information about the etymology or history of a word will be given. If the contestant has a specific root word in mind, the contestant may ask if the dictionary lists that word as the root of the word to be spelled. The pronouncer shall grant all such requests until the judges agree that the word has been made reasonably clear to the contestant. Judges may disqualify any contestant who ignores a request to start spelling. Having started to spell a word, a contestant may stop and start over, retracing the spelling from the beginning. But in the retracing, there can be no change of letters and their sequence from those first pronounced. If letters and their sequence are changed in the respelling, the speller will be eliminated. Upon missing the spelling of a word, the contestant immediately drops out of the contest. The next word on the pronouncer's list is given to the next contestant. Now, there are different rules when we get down to the final two, and at that time, I'll read those different rules. John, will you step up? I will pronounce the word, define the word, pronounce it again, and then you spell it. All right, the first word, abolish, and it means to do away with completely. Abolish.
Abolish. A-B-O-L-I-S-H. Abolish.
Good. Sarah, your word is annual, and it means of or measured by a year, that which happens once a year. Annual.
Annual. A-N-N-U-A-L. Annual.
Good. Jennifer, your word is arena, and it means the central part of an ancient Roman amphitheater. Arena.
Arena. A-R-E-N-A. Arena.
All right, good. Stephen, your word is bakery, and it means a place where bread, pastries are baked or sold. Bakery.
Bakery. B-A-K-E-R-Y. Bakery.
Good. Susan, your word is barren, and it means not producing crops or fruit. Barren.
B-A-R-O-N.
All right, now, that's incorrect, Susan. You have to come down here. The correct spelling for barren is B-A-R-R-E-N. All right, Rachel. Your word is banjo, and it means a stringed musical instrument. Banjo.
Banjo. B-A-N-J-O. Banjo.
Okay. Stephanie, your word is brilliant, and it means shining brightly. Brilliant.
Brilliant. B-R-I-L-L-I-A-N-T. Brilliant.
Good. Federico, your word is cabinet. Cabinet, and it means a case or cupboard with drawers. Cabinet.
Cabinet. C-A-B-I-N-E-T. Cabinet.
Good. Ryan, your word is captivity, and it means the condition or time of being captive. Captivity.
Captivity. C-A-P-T-I-V-I-T-Y.
Good. Cynthia, your word is carefree, and it means free from troubles and worry.
Carefree. C-A-R-E-F-R-E-E. Carefree.
Good. Jennifer, your word is concealment. Concealment, and it means a place or means of hiding. Concealment.
Concealment. Concealment. Concealment.
It's Conceal. Sonia, your word is daze, and please listen to the definition. It means to stupefy, stun, or bewilder, as by a shock or blow. Daze.
DAISE. Days.
Daze is spelled Daze. Kathleen, your word is demise. Demise, and it means ceasing to exist, death. Demise.
DEMISE.
Bridget, your word is docket. Docket, and it means a summary as of a legal proceeding or a list of legal decisions. Docket.
Docket. DOCKET. Docket.
All right, Bridget. Kevin, your word is emblem, and it means a picture with a motto or verses, a visible symbol of a thing. Emblem.
Emblem. EMBLEM. Emblem.
All right, good. Jennifer, your word is enjoin, and it means to prohibit. Enjoin.
Enjoin. ENJOIN.
All right, good. Matthew, your word is equity. Equity, and it means fairness, justice, equity.
Equity. EQUITTY.
Oh, Matthew. Equity, EQUITY, 1T. Mona, your word is escape, and it means to get free, get away, escape.
Escape. ESCAPE. Escape.
All right, good. Edward, your word is feeble, and it means weak, not strong. Feeble.
Feeble. FEEBLE.
All right, good. Shilpa, your word is flabby.
Flabby.
Let me define it. All right, lacking firmness. Flabby.
Flabby. FLABBY. Flabby.
Timothy, your word is furniture. The things usually movable in a room, apartment, which equip it for living, as chairs, sofas, tables, etc. Furniture.
Furniture. FURNITURE. Furniture.
All right, good. Stephen, your word is garment. Garment, any article of clothing.
Garment. GARMENT. Garment.
Okay. All right, Lauren, your word is gaudy, which means bright and showy but lacking in good taste. Gaudy.
Gaudy. GAUDY. Gaudy.
Lee, your word is gruel.
Gruel. GRU.
Let me define it first. Thin, easily digested broth made by cooking meal in water or milk. Gruel.
Gruel. GRUEL. Gruel.
All right, good. All right, we're back to you, John. All right, your word is handbill, and it means a small printed notice, advertisement, to be passed out by hand. Handbill.
HANDBILL. Handbill.
All right, good. Sarah, Your word is henna, and it means a dye extracted from the leaves of this plant, often used to tint the hair auburn. The word is henna.
Henna. Henna. Henna.
All right, good. Jennifer, your word is hoax, and it means a trick. Hoax.
Hoax. Hoax. Hoax.
Good. Stephen, your word is identify, and it means to recognize. Identify.
Identify. IDENTIFY. Identify.
Good. Rachel, your word is idly, and it means having no value, not inclined to work. Idly.
Idly. EYEDLY.
Right, the word is spelled IDLY. Stephanie, your word is ignition, a setting on fire or catching on fire. Ignition.
Ignition. IGNITION. Ignition.
All right, Stephanie. Federico, your word is illusion, and it means a false idea or conception. Illusion.
Illusion. ILLUSION. Illusion.
Okay. Ryan, your word is jaunty, and it means stylish, having an easy confidence. Jaunty.
Jaunty. JAUNTY.
All right, Cynthia, your word is jungle, and it means land covered with dense growth. Jungle.
Jungle. JUNGLE. Jungle.
All right, good. Kathleen, your word is keepsake, and it means something kept or to be kept for the sake of a memory. Keepsake.
KEEPSAKE.
Good. Bridget, your word is kidnap, and it means to steal. Kidnap.
Kidnap. KIDNAP. Kidnap.
Good. Kevin, your word is kiwi, and it means a kind of fruit. Kiwi.
Kiwi.
Do you want me to repeat it?
Yeah.
Kiwi. It also means a kind of bird. Kiwi.
Kiwi. KEEWEE.
Right, that's a good guess, but it's KIWI. Jennifer, your word is lectern, and it means a reading desk in a church, a stand for holding the notes. I'm at a lectern. Lectern.
Lectern. LECTURN.
Lectern is spelled LECTERN. Mona, your word is leotard, and it means a one-piece, tight-fitting sleeve or sleeveless garment. Leotard.
Leotard. LEOTARD.
Okay. Edward, your word is liquidate, and it means to pay or settle a debt. Liquidate.
Liquidate. LIQUIDATE.
All right, Edward. Shilpa, your word is magenta, and it is a color, purplish red. Magenta.
Magenta. MAGENTA.
Good. Timothy, your word is manually. Manually, of or having to do with the hands. Manually.
Manually. manually, manually.
All right, good. Stephen, your word is mystify. Mystify. To puzzle or perplex. Mystify.
Mystify. Mistify. Mystify.
Mystify is correctly spelled Mystify. Lauren, your word is narrow.
Narrow.
Do you want me to definition? All right. Small in width as compared to length. Narrow.
Narrow. Narrow. Narrow.
Lee, your word is nephew, the son of one's brother or sister. Nephew.
Nephew. Nephew. Nephew.
All right, good. All right, John, we're back to you. Okay. And your word, John, is nominal, and it means in name only, not in fact. Nominal.
Nominal.
Good, good, John. Sarah, your word is obituary, and it means a notice of someone's death, as in a newspaper. Obituary.
Could you repeat that?
Yes, the word is obituary, and it means a notice of someone's death, as in a newspaper, usually with a brief biography of the person who died. Right, obituary.
Obituary. Obituary.
All right, Sarah. Jennifer, your word is occupation, and it means that which chiefly engages one's time. Occupation.
Occupation. Occupation. Occupation.
Good. Stephen, your word is option, the act of choosing, choice, option.
Option. Option. Option.
All right, Stephen. Stephanie, your word is ordeal, ordeal, and it means any difficult, painful, or trying experience. Ordeal.
Ordeal. Ordeal. Ordeal.
All right, Stephanie. Federico, your word is patio, and it means a courtyard or inner area open to the sky. Patio.
Patio. Patio. Patio.
All right. Ryan, your word is pattern, and it means a model or plan used as a guide in making things. Pattern.
Pattern. Pattern.
Cynthia, your word is peculiar, peculiar, and it means unique or special, out of the ordinary. Peculiar.
Peculiar. Peculiar. Peculiar.
All right, Cynthia. Kathleen, your word is performance, and it means the act of performing, accomplishment, fulfillment, etc. Performance.
Performance.
Good. Bridget, your word is quarterback. And in football, the player whose position is behind the line of scrimmage. Quarterback.
Quarterback. Quarterback. Quarterback.
All right, good. Mona, your word is questionable. Questionable. And it means that can or should be questioned or doubted, suspected with good reason. Questionable.
Questionable. Questionable.
All right, Mona. Edward, your word is quibbling. Quibbling. And it means to evade the truth of a point under discussion. Quibbling.
Quibbling. Quibbling.
Good for you, Edward. Shilpa, your word is quicksilver. Quicksilver, and it means to cover with mercury, living silver from its liquid form. Quicksilver.
Quicksilver. Quicksilver.
All right, good. Timothy, your word is reflect, and it means to bend or throw back. Reflect.
Reflect. REFLECT. Reflect.
Good. Lauren, your word is relic. Relic, and it means an object, custom, etc. that has survived wholly or partially from the past. Relic.
Relic. RELIC. Relic.
All right, Lauren. Lee, your word is renovate. Renovate. It means to make fresh or sound again as though new. Renovate.
Renovate. RENOVATE. Renovate.
Very good. All right, John. John, your word is acidic. Acidic, and it means this, acid. Acidic, same as acid forming. Acidic.
ACIDIC.
All right, John. Sarah, your word is adeptly, highly skilled, expertly. Adeptly.
Adeptly. ADEPTLY. Adeptly.
Good. Jennifer, your word is austere, and it means having a severe or stern look. Austere.
Austere. AUSTEER. Austere.
All right, you spelled that incorrectly. AUSTERE. Stephen, your word is bailment. Bailment. And it means the providing of bail for an arrested person. Bailment.
Bailment. BAILMENT. Bailment.
Yes, Stephen. Stephanie, your word is bauble. Bauble. And it means a showy but worthless or useless thing, a trinket. Bauble.
Bauble. BAUBLE. Bauble.
Yes, Stephanie. Federico, your word is buffoon, and it means to jest, a person who is always clowning and trying to be funny. Buffoon.
Buffoon. BUFFOON. Buffoon.
Good. Ryan, your word is candidacy. Candidacy. The fact or state of being a candidate.
Candidacy. CANDIDACY.
Good, Ryan. Cynthia, your word is coincidental. Coincidental. And it means accidental, characterized by coincidence. Coincidental.
Coincidental. COINCIDENTAL. Coincidental.
Good, Cynthia. Kathleen, your word is decanter. Decanter, a decorative glass bottle generally with a stopper, used for serving wine. Decanter.
DECANTER.
All right, Kathleen. Bridget, your word is diagnose. To make a diagnosis of a disease or a problem. Careful examination and analysis. Diagnose.
Diagnose. DIAGNOSE. Diagnose.
All right, Bridget. Mona, your word is dietetic. Dietetic. Relating to or designed for a particular diet of food and drink. Dietetic.
Dietetic. DIATETIC.
Mona, the correct spelling is DIET. Okay. Edward. Edward, your word is dynamite. Dynamite, and it means a powerful explosive made by soaking nitrate and wood pulp. Dynamite.
Dynamite. DYNAMITE.
All right, Edward, good. Shilpa, your word is edible. Edible, and it means anything fit to be eaten. Edible.
Edible. EATABLE.
Edible, EDIBLE. Timothy, your word is educe. Educe. It means to draw out or elicit. Educe.
Educe. EDUECE. Educe.
Timothy, EDUCE. Lauren, your word is enclave. Enclave. And it means a territory surrounded or nearly surrounded by the territory of another country. Enclave.
Enclave. ENCLAVE. Enclave.
All right, Lauren. Lee, your word is exhilarate. Exhilarate. To make cheerful, merry, or lively. Exhilarate.
Exhilarate. EXILERATE. Exhilarate.
The correct spelling is EXHILARATE. John, your word, fatigue, physical or mental exhaustion, weariness, fatigue.
FATIGUE.
All right, John. Sarah, your word is flowery, flowery, and it means covered or decorated with flowers. Flowery.
Flowery. FLOWERY. Flowery.
All right, Sarah. Stephen, your word is gangrene. Gangrene. Decay of tissue in a part of the body. Gangrene.
GANGREEN. Gangrene.
The correct spelling of the word is GANGRENE. Stephanie, your word is genuflect. Genuflect, to bend the knee as in reverence or worship. Genuflect.
Genuflect. GENUFLECT. Genuflect.
All right, Stephanie. Federico, your word is giraffe. Giraffe, and it means a kind of animal with a very long neck. Giraffe.
Giraffe. GIRAFFE.
All right. Excuse me. Ryan, your word is hilarious. Hilarious, and it means noisily merry, boisterous and gay. Hilarious.
Hilarious. HILARIOUS. I-O-U-S.
All right, good. Cynthia, your word is hospitality. Hospitality. The act, practice, or quality of being hospitable, friendly. Hospitality.
Hospitality. Hospitality. Hospitality.
All right, Cynthia. Kathleen, your word is hubbub. Hubbub. And it means a confused sound of many voices. Hubbub.
Hubbub.
All right. Bridget, your word is inclement. And it means rough, severe, or stormy. Inclement.
Inclement. Inclement. Inclement.
All right, Bridget. Edward, your word is incumbent. Incumbent. And it means a person who is currently in office. Incumbent.
Incumbent. INCOMBENT.
Right, the correct spelling, Edward, is INCUMBENT. Lauren, your word is ironically. Ironically, meaning the contrary of what is expressed, using or given to the use of irony. Ironically.
Ironically. IRONICALLY. Ironically.
All right, Lauren. John, your word is itinerant. Itinerant. And it means traveling from place to place or on a circuit. Itinerant.
Can I have a repronunciation?
Yes. Itinerant.
INTINERATE. Itinerant.
Okay, it's ITINERANT. All right, Sarah, your word is jellify.
Jellify.
To change into jelly.
Jellify. JELLLIFY. Jellify.
Okay, that's good. Stephanie, your word is kempt, which means neat, tidy, or well-groomed. Kempt.
Can you say it again?
Yes, kempt. And it means neat, tidy, well-groomed, kempt.
Kempt. KEMPT. Kempt.
Good. Federico, your word is kernel, and listen to the definition. It means a grain or seed, as of corn or wheat. Kernel.
Colonel. KERNEL.
Ryan, your word is knoll, and it means a mound or a hillock. Knoll.
Knoll. KNOLL.
All right, Ryan. Cynthia, your word is laggardly. Laggardly, and it means falling behind. Laggardly.
Laggardly. LAGARDLY. Laggardly.
Cynthia, there are two G's, LAGGARDLY. Kathleen, your word is macrocosm. Macrocosm, and it means the great world, the universe. Macrocosm.
macrocosm, macrocosm.
All right, Kathleen. All right, Bridget, your word is neon. Neon. And it means a rare, colorless, and inert gaseous chemical element. Neon.
Neon. Neon. Neon.
Lauren, your word is notarize. Notarize. And it means to certify or attest a document as a notary public. Notarize.
Notarize. Notarize. Notarize.
All right, Lauren. Sarah, your word is nuance. Nuance. And it means a slight or delicate variation in tone, color, meaning. Nuance.
Nuance. Nuance. Nuance.
All right, Sarah. Stephanie, your word, is octagon. Octagon. A plane figure with 8 angles and 8 sides. Octagon.
Octagon. Octagon. Octagon.
All right, Stephanie. Federico, your word is onyx. Onyx. Onyx is a kind, of stone with alternate colored layers. Onyx.
Onyx. Onyx.
Onyx is spelled Onyx. Ryan, your word is overt. Overt. And it means not hidden, open, observable. Overt.
Overt. Overt.
All right, Ryan. Kathleen, your word is pendulum. Pendulum. And it means a body hung from a fixed point so as to swing freely to and fro. Pendulum.
Pendulum, pendulum.
All right, Kathleen. Bridget, your word is phenomenon. Phenomenon. It means any fact, circumstance, or experience that is apparent to the senses. Phenomenon.
Phenomenon. Phenomenon. Phenomenon.
Okay, good. Lauren, your word is quaintness. Quaintness. Clever or skilled, unusual or old-fashioned. Quaintness.
Quaintness. Quaintness. Quaintness.
All right, good. Sarah, your word is quartz. Quartz. And it, too, is a kind of stone. Quartz.
Quartz. Quartz. Quartz.
All right, Sarah. Stephanie, your word is quirt. Quirt. And it means a riding whip with a braided leather lash and a short handle. Quirt.
Quirt. Quirt. Quirt.
That's right, Stephanie. Ryan, your word is rabbitry. Rabbitry. A place where domesticated rabbits are kept. A rabbit hutch. Rabbitry.
Rabbitry. Rabbitry.
Good, Ryan. Kathleen, your word is rabble, and it means a noisy, disorderly crowd. Rabble.
Rabble.
All right, Kathleen, good. Bridget, your word is rambunctious. Rambunctious, wild, disorderly, boisterous. Rambunctious.
Rambunctious. RAMBUNCTIOUS. Rambunctious.
All right, Bridget. Lauren, your word is savvy. Savvy. To understand, get the idea. Shrewdness, knowledge, or understanding. Savvy.
Savvy. SAVVY. Savvy.
All right, Lauren. Sarah, your word is scheme. Scheme, and it means a carefully arranged and systematic program of action. Scheme.
Scheme. SCHEME.
All right, Sarah. Stephanie, your word is shenanigans. Shenanigans. And it means nonsense, trickery, mischief. Shenanigans.
Shenanigans. SHINANIGANS. Shenanigans.
The correct spelling of the word is SHENANIGANS. Ryan, your word is spandex. Spandex. And it means an elastic fiber used in swimsuits. Spandex.
Spandex. SPANDEX.
All right, Ryan. Kathleen, your word is tactful. Tactful. And it means having or showing tact or discretion. Tactful.
TACTFUL.
All right, Kathleen. Bridget, your word is transpierce. Transpierce. And it means to pierce through completely, to pierce or to penetrate. Transpierce.
Transpierce. TRANSPIERCE. Transpierce.
All right, Bridget. Lauren, your word is unabridged. Unabridged. And it means complete or not abridged. Unabridged.
Unabridged. UNABRIDGED. Unabridged.
All right, Lauren. Sarah, your word is upheaval. Upheaval. And it means a violent uplifting, a sudden violent change. Upheaval.
Could you say that again?
Yes. The word is upheaval. And it means a sudden violent change or disturbance. Upheaval.
Upheaval. UPHEVIL. Upheaval.
Okay, the correct spelling of the word is UPHEAVAL. Ryan, your word is urgency. Urgency, the quality or state of being urgent. Insistence, importance. Urgency.
Urgency. URGENCY.
All right, good. Kathleen, your word is vandalism. Vandalism, the actions or attitudes of the vandals, a malicious or ignorant destruction of public or private property. Vandalism.
VANDALISM.
All right, good. Bridget, your word is vigilante. Vigilante, a member of Vigilance Committee. Vigilante.
Vigilante. VIGILANTE. Vigilante.
All right, Bridget. Lauren, your word is whelk. Whelk. And it means any of various large marine snails with spiral shells. Whelk.
Whelk. WHELK. Whelk.
Good for you, Lauren. Okay. Ryan, your word is whetstone. Whetstone. And it means an abrasive stone for sharpening knives or other edged tools. Whetstone.
Whetstone. WHETSTONE.
All right, good. Your word, Kathleen, is wok. Wok. And it means a metal cooking pan with a convex bottom for frying, braising, steaming. Wok.
WOK.
All right, Kathleen. Bridget, your word is xylophone. Xylophone. And it means, a musical percussion instrument. Xylophone.
Xylophone. XYLOPHONE. Xylophone.
All right, Bridget. Lauren, your word is yammer. Yammer. And it means to whine, whimper, or complain. Yammer.
Yammer. YAMMER. Yammer.
All right, Lauren. All right, Ryan, your word is yardbird. Yardbird. And it means a prisoner or a convict. Yardbird.
Yardbird. YARD. BIRD.
All right, Ryan. Kathleen, your word is yaws. Yaws. And it means to turn or deviate unintentionally from the planned course or heading. Yaws.
YAUZE.
YAWS. All right, Bridget, your word is zanily. Zanily, and it means foolishly or crazily. Zanily.
Zanily. ZANILY. Zanily.
All right, Bridget. Lauren, your word is zigzagged. Zigzagged. A series of short, sharp angles or turns in alternate directions. Zigzagged.
Zigzagged. ZIGZAGGED. Zigzagged.
Okay, Lauren. Right. Ryan, your word is acronym. Acronym. And it means a word formed from the first letters of a series of words. Acronym.
Acronym. ACRONYM.
Okay, Ryan. All right, Bridget, your word is biserial. Biserial. And it means arranged in two rows or series. Biserial.
Biserial. BISERIAL. Biserial.
All right, Bridget. Lauren, your word is bryology. Bryology. And it means that branch of botany which treats of mosses. Bryology.
Bryology. BRYOLOGY. Bryology.
Ryan, your word is carbonaceous. Carbonaceous. And it means consisting of or containing carbon. Carbonaceous.
Carbonaceous. CARBONACIOUS.
All right, Ryan, the correct spelling of the word is CARBONACEOUS. All right, would the two of you like to come up? Okay. All right. I'm going to read to you now the rules that apply to the two last contestants. And remember that the rules are a little bit different now. When the contestants are reduced to two, the elimination procedure changes. At that point, when one contestant misspells a word, the other contestant shall be given an opportunity to spell the same word. If the second contestant spells that word correctly, plus the next word on the pronouncer's list, then the second contestant shall be declared the champion. If one of the last two spellers misses and the other, after correcting the error, misspells the new word submitted to her, then the misspelled new word shall be referred to the first speller. If the first speller then succeeds in correcting the error and correctly spells the next word on the pronouncer's list, then she shall be declared the champion. If both spellers misspell the same word, both shall continue in the contest, and the one who first misspelled the word shall be given a new word to spell. The contest shall then revert to the rules that I read initially. All right, do you understand the rules?
Yes.
All right, ready? Bridget, we will begin with you. Your word is coacervate. Coacervate. And it means the production of a liquid phase, usually in the form of liquid drops, in the coagulation of a particular kind of fluid. Coacervate.
Coacervate. Coacervate. Coacervate.
All right, Bridget. All right, Lauren. Your word is cummerbund. Cummerbund. A wide sash worn as a waistband, originally by men in India, and adapted for wear with men's formal dress. Cummerbund.
Cummerbund. Comerbund. Cummerbund.
All right, Bridget, can you spell that word?
Cummerbund. Cummerbund.
Oh, now both of you missed. All right. Now, the correct spelling of the word is Cummerbund. All right? Okay. Lauren, your word is dactylogram. Dactylogram. And it simply is a fingerprint. Dactylogram.
Dactylogram. Dactylogram. Dactylogram.
All right, Bridget, can you spell that word?
Dactylogram. Dactylogram. Dactylogram.
All right, Bridget, now you have to spell one other word, okay? And the word is detrude. Detrude. And it means to press down with force, to thrust away or out. Detrude.
Detrude. Detrude. Detrude.
Congratulations, Bridget. All right, you both did very well, as did all the contestants here today.
Bridget and Lauren, we offer you our sincere congratulations. Both did an outstanding job. As I mentioned earlier at the beginning, I would have been out long ago, believe me. One of the advantages of being a principal is that I can dictate my memos and I have a secretary to do my spelling. So it sure does help. Ms. Abreza, we wish to thank you very much. You did an outstanding job, and you guys worked well too. Thank you. At this time, I'd like to introduce to you Mrs. Jones. Mrs. Jones is an elementary supervisor, and she will be awarding the gifts to our two spellers. I don't know whether you need that.
No, I don't need that. First of all, why don't you tell us which schools you represent, Bridget
Barton School.
and Lauren?
Cooper School.
Well, congratulations to both of you. You did a fine job. This is the one program in which I think the audience is just as nervous as the people on stage. And that's because we want them all to be winners. And of course, they really were all winners because the boys and girls here, everyone was selected after competition at their schools. They were the very best spellers in the district, representing 12 schools, and I think they all deserve a big round of applause. And I do think that you all join me in marveling at how they can spell those words, many words which they certainly didn't know, words which were not in their speaking vocabulary, but they certainly were good listeners and must be good readers because they were outstanding. And word of congratulations especially to both Bridget and Lauren. And we have here for them a plaque and a thesaurus so that they can prepare themselves for many more spelling bees in the future. Right. Bridget, congratulations. And Lauren, congratulations.